What's going on? Let's get this talking going. Let's get some talking. I don't see any hangouts going on, so just had lunch. I'm sitting here with my shirt off because it's like 90 degrees. TMG commented on my tank. TMG. Who's watching me right now? Who's watching me? Jumping in and hangouts. I want to get a few more people in here. Hopefully they come in. I want to show off my new Bauer Banky Coral. This is my new Bauer Banky Colony. It's I did a dip on it. What's going on, everybody? DM3 doing an iodine bath on a Bauer Banky. So we'll see what happens once we get a few people in here. I already fed it and put it in the tank. So what? Talk about. I did do a customized shirt. I'm waiting on my shirt to get here, so I can start doing videos and be in the picture. You know what I mean? I got 3 lurkers here. Nobody's talking to me. Maybe because I got no shirt on. What's up, Reefer Madness? I'm doing good. There was nobody doing a live stream, so my LFS gave me that Bauer Banky colony today. I picked up Gani powder or the food. I got 5 hermits, a few other things as far as food. But the Bauer Banky, it was receding, so Gani power, yeah. So okay, give me 1 minute. So now I'm gonna hopefully I hope it doesn't die. That's my biggest thing. The thing is gorgeous. It looks like something from like Australia. Um, the colors I'll show you guys later. I don't know if you're gonna do a live stream or I'm sure somebody will later on. I'll be able to put the glasses on it and show you guys. It is. I mean, it looks beautiful the way it is. It's like a purplish blue with like. It's just sick. But um, so I had to move around some chalices, but now I think I'm 100% finished with the tank. I'm just gonna let everything grow out and just maintain it. Didn't you say you're a diabetic? Is your sugars and everything okay and all that's good stuff and take all your medicine and not trying to be your dad. Yeah, the flu with the weather up and down. You're not my real dad. It's amazing how we get to know each other is like if we're like a big old family. If you pay attention to everybody that when they talk, you know, you just that's how you know people are like really involved and really listening to when people speak. Mhm. 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 Yeah, well, you know what? Let me grab my phone. Let me see if I can show you. Let me see if I can show you the actual. Hold on, Jay. See if I can show you the actual. Baby. All right. I can't see the chat, but here I'm going to show you this. There it is, buddy. Johnny, don't touch. But there's the Bauer Banky. Let me, you know what? I just built a new canopy lid. Let me grab my glasses. Give you a sneak peek there. What it actually. This thing is sick. So, like around the edges, it's kind of dying off. Um, so the gentleman that bought this, he paid like $700 for this piece. And my LFS took it and tried to see if he could save it. With that said, I guess he really doesn't want to be dealing with it, so he gave it to me for a decent price. I mean, I'm taking it on a gamble, so we'll see what happens, but we'll see. But I think it looks pretty sick, dude. What's up? Yes. Did you guys see it? Oh, it didn't show up? I don't know if you've seen it. Can you guys hear me? What's up, TMG? Can you hear me? What's up, TMG? Well, now you guys can. I don't. Did you see that coral there? What's up, Tina? I don't know if anybody wants to come in, but all right, hold on. Let me see. Why is it not? Oh, you know what? I know what I have to do. Shh. Can you guys see that now? Johnny Wyatt. It's actually orange, so it looks just like this. I mean, it's getting a little cooler with So that's the new Bauer Banky. Give me this. You didn't see it? I don't understand why it's not allowing me. I don't understand why it's not allowing me. I'm gonna hold my camera. I'm gonna hold the computer up. Leave it alone, John. all sorts of messed up today. Move. You can't see that. This is ridiculous. Oh, well.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on, buddy?
Nothing much. Here at work, just had a quick question. Right? You do all the plumbing on your tank, right?
Hold on 1 second, buddy. Hold on. Yeah.
So, what's it called? I'm getting ready to start building my new tank, my new stand, and in turn, I'm gonna do a 40 gallon sump, 40 breeder sump. So, basically, the plan is I want my protein skimmer to be as far away from the fuse as possible. So my return section is going to be in the middle, right? And then basically the skimmer compartment is going to overflow into the middle, and the macroalgae compartment is going to overflow into the middle. So it's going to, it's going to be pretty interesting. So my question is, if you have a full siphon on the drain, right? If you tee that siphon off? So let's say I decide to tee it off and drain. I have one tee drain into the protein skimmer chamber and one drains into the macroalgae chamber. Will those two drains still maintain a full siphon? That's kind of what I'm wondering.
Yeah, that's a good question. So you're gonna you want the skimmer, obviously, you said far away as possible.
Yeah. So the skimmer is going to be on one end of the sump, and in the middle is going to be the return pump, and then on the right of the return pump is going to be the macroalgae section.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture it. So I mean, I got it all in my head. I'm trying to figure out if it's going to have a full siphon. Meaning, are you using internal? Is it drilled, or are you using like hanging the back?
Oh no, mine is bean animal. It's set up bean animal style.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's tank is drilled and everything. I'm using my same tank. It's just because I'm building a new stand, so I can hold a bigger sump. You get what I'm saying? So
I have a manifold, so I don't have any extra plumbing. I only put what I needed, and then I use my return pump. To obviously, I have 3 returns in my system, and then I have 2 obviously drains. And they all are, everything is plumbed together as far as like the water going into my system. I have each one of my drains separate, and my skimmer obviously isn't. What I did was I put my skimmer pump where my drains are at. So as the water drains into my system, like my sump underneath, the water gets sucked right away so that it can get protein skimmed out. And then the return from my
skimmer, I was thinking about doing it too.
Yeah. So my return for my skimmer is obviously on the other side of my system, but I ran a pipe, I hard piped it, and I'm using an M1 Vetra pump from Ecotech to run my skimmer. I have a downdraft Beckett system, so it's an older style pump skimmer, but it's on the other side. But my pump is where the return line is, so that I can get all the food, any crap, anything. I'm sure stuff does flow away, like it doesn't get sucked all of it, but most of it gets obviously taken out, and then my skimmer is away from the other side. But I also have a nice refugium in between where my skimmer is and my return. So if that's what you're saying, I mean, but to have a full siphon, that's where you lost me.
Yeah. Because I was thinking about doing it that way, which is basically um, having my full siphon go straight down into protein skimmer compartment, right?
Yep.
And do a full 90 degree right into the inlet, and use the exducer.
So
Size up one.
your skimmer can like do like I just said, right? So you're gonna have a
Yeah,
90.
exactly.
Okay, yeah, no,
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, it'll have it should because you're gonna have that skimmer sucking water too, so it's gonna help
Yeah,
vacuum that you know that siphon. You know what I mean? I know what you're saying.
exactly.
That's gonna be underwater. So are you? Yeah, my pipes are underwater. I have two 1-inch PVC, probably 20 inches long, and they're plumbed into the thing so that. And I cut slits, so you're gonna have to cut like a baffle. So you're gonna have to like maybe go on your table saw if you have one or something and cut lines in the PVC so
Why?
that air can vent out of there. Or because if not, you might have like an air bubble in that tube in your PVC or your hose, and that's gonna cause it to burp a lot. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but if I'm tuning it with a gate valve, it shouldn't, right?
Right. Yeah. If you got a gate valve, it'll only flow as much as your gate valve
Yeah,
will.
yeah, yeah. It's gonna be under a gate valve. You
Yeah.
know, because the plan is basically, since I'm gonna do it that way, is I'm gonna do a little research on the skimmer to see how much it flows.
What kind of skimmer?
It's a Skims 143,
Okay.
and the return pump I have is a DCP JCOD DCP 5000. So I want to basically dial down the flow
Here,
on the
if you got
yeah,
to use an external pump like I'm doing, I would do is the Jabo 5000. I would do honestly. I have a 12,000, an 8,000, a 6,000, and a 3,000. I like the
yeah.
pumps a lot, but I wouldn't.
Oh, no, no, no! It's not gonna feed skimmer. They're not feeding the skimmer. I can't hear you. I see your lips moving.
Sorry, I don't know. I accidentally went on mute. I said, so your Jabo pump that you're talking about is going to be for your return.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what
Okay.
I was going to say is I was going to match the return flow with the skimmer, with how much water the skimmer draws, so that I don't really get that escape. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of my plan. So basically, whatever water goes down that siphon, the skimmer should be able to process it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to or maybe flow a little bit less, um, than the skimmer can process. So that's just really like polishing the shit out of the water.
Yeah. So me personally, what I did, and this is the only way I did it, I always buy an oversized skimmer for my systems. I don't ever buy what they need. So
Yeah.
if I have 100, I go 2 times. If not, if you can afford you know what I mean. You can always go depending on how like what am I trying to get at? What you're trying to get the outcome of. Like SPS, like a really clean, low nutrient water. So I mean, you could feed the hell out of them, but they want that nutrients to only be so high.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the goal, I just want to be able to feed my tank like a lot. You know what I mean? I don't have a nutrient problem at all. It's just, I just want to, the first time you do your sums, it's never really the way, when you learn.
Right.
When you learn a little bit more, you kind of want to tweak stuff. So.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean, that's what I did. I did a thought process. I mean, if it's a system that you want to do some more research on, hey, I mean, if it's going to work, it's going to work. If it's not, then you'll find out. The only way you can tell that is if by trial and error, you know what I mean? If you might have to down the pump, you might have to up the pump. I mean, that ratio may not work. I mean, I mean, it's not etched in stone until you tried and true,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I got to run back to work, so I'm going to hop off, all right?
All right, TMG. Thanks,
All right,
bud.
take care, mate.
All right, I'm off. Be back later if I feel better. Lisa. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I just. Kids are home from school. All right, give him back. Do your homework. Off the phone.
Can I call it back after? Yeah, call it back after.
Gotta love the kids, man.
Yeah, this is the anniversary. It's the 19th, same date as my birthday. There's Shusha's party, there's Emily's party, there's Grand's graduation.
That's your birthday.
Grand's graduation. Yay! Yay! Yeah.
What are you guys doing here in here? What are you guys doing? Everybody's quiet. Everybody leave. Power. Hank. Me. He can't.
Done. Look at the TV, it says live now. Yeah, and that's it.
Give me that. Come here.
Dada.
This kid. I'm here just getting some work done while I listen. All right. We got 6 people now. Hee-haw. I'm just reading up on some of the Bauer Banky Coral information. I'm pretty excited. I've been wanting that coral for a long time, and I got it. So I am a happy little bugger, let me tell you. I don't know how I can share what I'm looking at. Hold on, let's see.
Dad, can I tell you something? Can I tell you something, Dad?
What, baby?
So we were at music. Mr. T is our substitute. Mr. T is our substitute, and guess what? Liam and Lan and Sammy. Yeah.
How do I present my screen if I'm on another screen? Let's see if I click this.
Sorry, that was my brother. Hi, yeah.
It's not showing up though.
Yeah. You can't do it.
All right, guys, I'm on TV or I'm on YouTube, so you gotta be quiet, Em. You want to know about the Bauer Banky? Yeah, I got it's a Bauer Banky coral, and I don't know. I know they're very expensive, so I got a colony. It's probably somewhere in the vicinity of 6 inches by 5 inches or so, and it is like wickedly colorful. Like the colors are like a purplish violet washed in blue with like orange streaks. Um, the gentleman that did have the Bauer Banky coral, he actually, I think he paid around $700 for this piece, and he's had it for quite a few months, I guess, but it started to recede, and he didn't want to lose it, so he gave it back to the LFS, my fish store. And then I talked to the guy, and I guess he's got a lot of money, and he didn't want it anymore, so my LFS sold it to me for like next to nothing, just because I'm a great customer. I spend my money there. I don't know. He likes me a lot, and just to try it out. I mean, I'm gambling here, but I think I can save it, and if I can, it's gonna be awesome because the coral I can turn around once it's healed if I wanted to, which I'm not. I could probably sell it for $500, but I won't do that. I mean, it's like my showpiece. So once somebody else does a live stream, if I can tonight, if I turn the blues on, it'll be a pretty sick piece to show everybody. What's going on, Kenzie? So yeah, I'm pretty happy, and I bought some food, and I got hermit crabs. Actually, I got to put them in. Oh, all right. Yeah, there's. So I got some. I got this Gani Power to try to help my chalices. It's concentrated blend of several variety of zooplankton developed by Justin something to be the ideal food for raising and maintaining Ganophora. Also an excellent food source, filter feeders, inverts such as softies and stony corals, anemones, feather dusters, worms, clams, sponges, and clams. says mix 2 parts to 1 part Gania Power. So 2 parts water, 1 part. Says turn off all circulating pumps. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to feed my I appreciate it, Tina. I hope so, man. I hope so. Uh, Sometimes, and oh yeah, I did an iodine bath on it, so hopefully that'll perk them up a little bit, and that helps clean the affected areas if there's anything. So we'll see. Oh, I'm gonna put myself so I'm not on. I'm gonna try to clean up a little bit and get this stuff situated. What, John? We are a family, my friend.
Yes. Yes.
You want juice?
Yes.
Here. You didn't eat today.
Yes.
It's amazing how kids are resilient. My kid eats very, very, very little, if anything, and he's still growing. And I'm surprised he's even alive, guys. All right, Dean. Everybody's leaving me. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Pick these blocks up, Jay. Hear me? Emma! Do your homework. No, you're not getting no more. You're about juiced out, kid. What? Want one of these? Want a jelly sandwich? Want a jelly sandwich? Is that what you want? Okay. Okay. Like, here,
There's something for me to say.
I don't know. Name something, and I could tell you.
Cheese.
Where are they?
Are they good?
Yeah, they should be good.
Dad, I finished my
Don't get the shit all over. Pick the shirt up. Go put it in your room. Are these yours? Put this. There's 3 people here, huh? I'm gonna build an algae scrubber out of an old wet dry system. So straightening up here. I don't care, Em. That's why she's failing. You are failing. You're never going to be a marine biologist like that. Hey, hey, pick these up for me, please. Get them out of here. Put them in your room. Put them in your room. Throw them away. I don't care. Get out of here. Get your book bag. Shoes away. Not right there. Right there. Go ahead. Roll your eyes again. I'll knock them out of your head. That's with the wrong dude. All right, Emma.
Her face looks scared. Her face looks scared. She's like, ah! Oh my goodness. That's one video. He's giving her. Don't trust it. I mean, I want to trust it. Okay. Move away from the man. Over here. Nothing's really gonna happen that time. Keep coming downstairs.
Hey, get down.